Green.
Hello?
Hi,
Hey.
I'm Sammy.
Megan.
Hi.
Honestly. For some reason it connected to my cell phone, which is
Oh
weird.
no.
Just trying to connect on my computer,
Yeah.
and it just started ringing on my phone, which is really random, but
Yeah.
so um I'm gonna try to figure out how to connect this
Yeah, if you
password.
just get onto your computer and then I think if you just use the link, it should be in your email. You should be able to get in.
Okay.
Alright, yay.
Okay, we're back again.
Is it recording now?
Yeah, this one's recording, so then we
Okay.
can use it for the project later.
Perfect.
Yeah.
Does Emily know how to get in?
I sent her a link, so I don't know. I haven't heard anything else from her.
Okay.
Oh, like,
Okay, I think I'm on twice now.
good.
Okay,
Well,
I'm gonna hang up on my phone somehow. I don't know how though.
I think if you tap it, it'll end. Oh, she got it. No, I used my iPad for the meet last night, so I felt like I was like assaulting Andrew with my poking. So,
Alright, so I still don't feel like I know much about what's going on. Is anybody else feeling the same way?
yeah.
And I went through his thing last night and he still didn't really give much information.
No, oh, sorry, Megan sent a message that she can't hear. So, yeah, I don't know. I guess right now we're just basically doing what we did last week, I think, where we are just brainstorming a ton of questions and then eventually narrowing it down.
Okay.
So, I don't know. But I guess, we can keep adding on to ours that we started.
Right.
Or we can start even looking into how are we going to answer the questions and kind of come up with a plan. I don't know. Where is that document? Oh, that's chat. I've never been in charge of one of these, so I don't know what I'm looking at.
Alright, let's see. I
don't
just
know.
have the document open.
Yeah, I just pulled up the document. So
There we go, okay. I guess I'm just curious if we're on the same right page with all these questions.
I think I think that's what we're supposed to be doing at this point.
Okay.
And then this is our synchronous discussion, so we're doing
Right.
that. And we met last time too. Um,
All right. Did you see Emily said she's restarting her
okay.
computer?
I didn't see hers. I know, and Megan is coming back. Yeah, so.
On a side note, like we can edit this video, so I'm just gonna talk and we can cut stuff out. But
Yeah, I think we can take snippets of it.
Right. And I was mentioning to Emily on a side note, other than this project, that I personally, because I wasn't sure about some of these assignments, I've gone back and looked at PAT and the MAET students to look at their blogs for ideas.
Yeah.
So that was just a hint too, because she was saying she was lost about this week's assignment, and I wasn't too, so I looked at other people's blogs. Just to see how things are set up. All right. Oh, there she is.
Okay. Did anyone look at any of the tech pieces? I don't know. I didn't really have time to do much, so.
Yeah, as far as like blend space and those ones.
Yeah, I don't know.
I like the one that you suggested. That's fine with me. It seems easy to use.
Yeah, it's definitely easy to use, so. And you can just piece together your stuff, which is cool.
Is that where you would edit the video also, like cut that up?
Yeah, we could edit it, and if we meet again too, we can use that. I didn't know if our original conversation from last week would save, so I copy and pasted it into a Google Doc. So I have that. I can share it with you guys.
Oh, good.
And put it. There's a cat. That was funny. So, and I'll put that into our folder that we have.
Okay.
So we have a record of that first meeting we did.
Right.
So I think we basically just have to kind of go through this problem-solving process for this question of how to reimagine online learning. What it kind of looks like.
All right. Yeah, because it says you're submitting for 3 pieces.
Mm-hmm.
The multimedia, which would be the blend space, and then a presentation like a mind map or chart, and then a paper.
Yeah.
500 to 750 words, so it's really not a lot of stuff to put in.
Yeah. Megan, is your audio working or no? I don't think so. Oh, I can't hear you though. Boo, I don't know. Because she was saying in the chat, I don't know if you have the chat open, Erin, but
I didn't. Let me see.
because Megan was saying that we could start by organizing the questions into categories.
Okay.
Which sounds like a good plan.
Yeah, I was trying to look at the paper here too while I'm doing
Yeah, I know.
Not enough room on my screen.
It needs to be about 5 inches bigger.
Right. What kind of categories would you suggest?
I don't know.
Because that would help with the mind map and breaking it into an infographic.
I don't know.
If you go in, it says you want to have some kind of graphic that represents the multiple perspectives, stakeholders, constraints, and opportunities.
Mm-hmm. So
I don't know if that would really work for the questions, but we've got to keep that in mind too.
Mm-hmm. Well, let's go through our questions and see if we can come up with any common themes here. So what were those three that you just said?
Meet
Yeah.
that, here, I'll paste it down at the bottom. Because
Okay, yeah. I was just
here,
going to type it in.
paste it right underneath week 3 tab. There we go.
Hi, Emily.
Hi, sorry it took me so long.
Oh, no worries.
You just about, or came in, so we were talking about what we could do to break the questions up into groups, and on the requirements is we have to come up with an infographic or mind map that would represent multiple perspectives, stakeholders, constraints, and opportunities. I don't know if that would necessarily apply to the questions, but that's just something else to keep in mind. Can we break up our thing? We could create like a little table or something to break that up.
Okay.
But as far as the questions go,
I don't know what our themes are.
Let's see.
I get it back again.
We're trying. Can you guys hear me now?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. I might have to do something with the background noise, though.
So
Is there a lot of background noise for you guys on my end?
I think so, but it's not terrible.
Yeah, it's not bad.
Okay, let me see what I can do. Ow. You guys still there?
Yeah.
Yes.
Okay.
So it looks like I see like some delivering ones. There's some ones that talk about maybe like interpreting or assessing. Can we group like that way? Like collecting data and monitoring progress, or like assessment sections.
Sorry, guys.
No problem. Yeah.
Would it be easiest if we just cut and paste, like create a table and do cut and paste them into the right spot?
Yeah, we could do that, or we could like color code them. Probably cutting and pasting makes more sense.
And they'll be all grouped together.
Yeah. So we have like the practical aspect of it, right? Like students with IEPs, who
You want to call it practical aspect?
What was that?
Is that what you said, practical aspect?
Yeah. I don't know what are some of the ones you said, Emily?
There were some like assessing ones, some data collection.
So we have like the data assessments
And like interpretation.
Mm-hmm. We sort of have like the practical or the housekeeping kind of things.
Then there's some kind of like, let's see, there's like challenges. I guess they're all challenges.
Yeah, but maybe more of
There's like financial
yeah,
issues.
like the socioeconomic or budget.
Yeah.
Yeah, maybe that'd be a good topic.
Mhm.
There's a couple on that.
And like just the social interaction too.
Oh yeah.
So peer-to-peer interaction maybe, or
Yeah.
I guess
Socialization.
more social what?
Socialization.
Okay.
Just
So it's more than just the students, they have to interact with teachers too.
yeah.
That would probably. Do you think that would tie into engagement, or would that be something different?
Oh, that works.
Yeah, we could do engagement. So
Should we like start copying and pasting some in so we know?
Sure.
yeah. Erin, do you want to just keep being the recorder?
Sure. What should we type? Like, these would be the groups, I guess, for now. And then,
Yeah, the groups and the teams.
okay. So the first one would probably this one. Non-learning.
Yeah.
If we did questions.
Would that be like practical aspects?
Which one?
The first one?
Would number 2 go with it too? Do you think number 1 and 2 would be linked together?
Which
Yeah. I also kind of feel like those might be like practical logistic questions as well.
Yeah, because it wouldn't be like data collection or interpretation. So maybe that'd be practical things like
So
Yeah.
do you want
you put number 1 and 2 maybe.
Yeah. Okay.
You have to do one at a time.
Do we erase them when we're done? Oh yeah,
Yeah,
you got that.
Control X.
Oh, you're a pro.
Yeah.
Except it's bullet still. There we go. Okay. And then add the other one here.
So how do we make learning matter online? Would be Did we do motivation?
No, but that might be a good.
Engagement.
Yeah, that's a
It
good
could
one.
be socialization and engagement.
This one's socialization and engagement.
Yeah, I think so.
Yeah, that would be good.
Wonder if I can-
I'll be back in a second, guys. Sorry.
So then number 3, how do we include the entire person to make it matter to learners and viewers?
Would that be practical and logistical aspects again?
Yeah, I guess so. What are we thinking of as interpretation? Like, what would that mean? Entail?
Like what online learning is?
Oops.
Yeah.
That's spacing. Sorry.
So like I'm kind of wondering now with these first two, I think we're gonna keep coming up with more problems. Would these be more interpretation questions as to what it can offer?
What questions was it for?
I'm making it more complicated.
Yeah, I think that's because you put can and should in quotations, so it's kind of a subjective thing.
Mm-hmm.
So that would be up for interpretation. You're right.
Yeah. Does differ depending on the person.
All right. So obviously the socioeconomic status would go with socioeconomic status.
Yeah.
And then the students' learning and assessment would go with assessment.
Assessment, yeah. And the next one, the data.
Okay, yep.
Would the number 4 one, would that be engagement? Like engaging them in real life
I
examples?
think so. Yeah.
Is there a way that we can like help you, like copy and paste?
You're fine. I just want to make sure I'm keeping up with it.
Yeah.
Okay, so
I just thought like, I don't know, I feel like if we all start going at it, it might get confusing.
Yeah.
right. Yeah, you're totally fine. Okay, so who monitors progress was
Would that be what, practical?
practical or engagement, I guess.
Yeah, but I think they're monitoring, like, you're just watching their progress. I feel like that would just be a practical thing.
Okay. Practical. And then the motivation, would that be the social?
I think so.
Yeah.
All right. This one, that would probably be data collection.
Which one?
The authentic.
How do we ensure students are being authentic?
Yeah. Where would that go?
It could either go into the data collection or the socialization and engagement, right?
I would probably say socialization and engagement.
Yeah.
Because the more authentic it is, the more engaging it would be.
All right. And then students with IEPs.
Would be practical? Or data? No, I guess it would be data.
Yeah, because that's some school data or practical? Because
Would it
all
be
schools should be
practical because it
IEPs, right?
include? Yeah. What about like special education too?
Yeah, just generally. I think it would be practical, logistical.
Okay.
I think so too.
I mean, we could add a question into interpretation about how does online learning differentiate for anyone, really. But we don't need to do that.
We have quite a few.
I think we have enough.
Yeah.
Okay.
Probably too many.
All right. Is this who implements? Is that going to be the practical too?
Yeah, because the other
Yeah.
one, who monitors? Yeah, like who would be the people doing it?
How you doing there, Megan?
I'm sorry, guys. Normally she's asleep by 8 o'clock, so I don't know what's going on.
Oh, don't apologize. It's not a big deal.
All right. Obviously, socialization. We got that down.
Yeah.
And then
Would the next one go for practical aspects again?
Yes, I think so.
Or would that be socioeconomic?
Oh, yeah, let's
The
do that
challenge
in
Probably
district,
that
yeah.
one.
socioeconomic.
Yeah.
We're almost through the list.
Yeah.
all right. Obviously, this is assessment.
Yeah, that's
Yeah.
a good one.
And, yeah, and that one. And that's it.
Well, then we have like a big chunk under it.
Yeah.
Do we want to reword that or pick how we want it to be stated?
This
Or,
one?
I mean, I
Yeah.
guess,
It's kind of talked about in our other one, though.
yeah, we can probably just delete it. Because, I mean, really, in a traditional classroom, how do you assess student engagement? Like, I mean, you really just say, okay, well, this kid participated and this kid did not, and, I mean, I guess it would still be monitored the same way. So, I guess
Sounds
we
good.
just ditch it.
Done.
Cool. And we can then, like, switch it into some, like, trendy, cool web app to make it look fancy.
Is that where we'd be putting the questions?
Yeah,
Or
at some point in time. So,
This is what'll go into an infographic
yeah.
thing.
does anyone have an example of one?
Like Padlet?
Yeah, we could use Poplet or in my 811 class that I'm taking right now, we just got a link for some kind of like a concept map thing where you can make it fairly interactive. So I can dig that up once we're done here. And we can look at that too.
I don't think what else I've used before.
I don't know. I've definitely used Poplet before. That's pretty easy.
Yeah, Padlet's easy. I've used Prezi. Prezi can be kind of intense.
Yeah, Prezi is pretty intense.
Yeah.
Yeah, Poplet would be good.
So I wonder. Okay, so then what do we have to do now? What do you guys think?
Good question.
Where does that go?
I have no idea.
So we have to, oh, go ahead. It just says we've got to make, so one of our pieces is just using this interaction that we've had here, turning that into something that can be 2 to 3 minutes long. So that's one thing that we can't really do till the end. The visual representation of your wicked problem using a graphic, using a mind map chart or infographic, which is what we just talked about, which we can't really do until we have a little more information.
Yep.
And then the white paper policy recommendation, which until we find out what this is.
I just looked at a blurb about the white paper. I don't know what the policies are for it, but
Right.
I'm sure we'll get that. I just saw a blurb about what we had to do for the white paper, though.
I think by white paper, doesn't he just mean a Google Doc?
Yeah, it's just a Google Doc.
Okay.
Like a collaborative one, yeah. It's only 500 to 750 words.
Right. So it's not even that much to do.
No, it's like
considering we just did an 811, Emily. Were you in 811 with me? I don't remember.
Who are you talking to?
You? I
Me?
can't remember if you were in my class or not.
Did
But,
you take it last summer?
huh?
Did you take it last
Oh,
summer?
you did? Okay.
Yeah.
No, I just took it last semester.
Oh, okay. Yeah, no, I took it last.
There's another. I think I'm Emily Keller.
Oh, okay.
But yeah, that I think was more work than this is, but it's worth a lot of points.
Yeah, yeah, it is. Alright.
yeah. So I don't know what I'm doing.
So we probably, is there really anything to do until we get, like, more information?
I don't think so. Just looking through here.
I think we're a lot further along than some of the other groups, considering that one group just organized itself yesterday.
Did they?
Yeah, the 4 last people, he made them join together in one big group.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, I think we're definitely a lot farther ahead than we need to be, which is great.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's good.
All right. Well,
Probably
there's-
good.
Yeah, we just have to come up with some recommendations for solving the problem. So we're going to have to start researching these answers because we have to put our solutions and our findings and things into our paper. So I don't know if we want to kind of start dividing up the sections. I mean, we have 1, 2, how many sections? We came up with 5 themes.
Yeah.
So we could kind of each just tackle a theme. They each kind of have the same amount of questions too. Oh no, socialization has a lot more. So, I mean, we could each kind of tackle one and then, or maybe we can each
I think that's a good idea.
one from each section. That way we kind of get varied approaches.
That's a good idea.
And then we can kind of just fill in the missing pieces.
That would work.
So each of us take a group or each of us take a question?
I'm kind of thinking we each kind of like jigsaw it, where like we each take a piece from one question from each section. That way, I don't know, that way we can kind of start blending in our styles, because if we all have to write a paper together, it can get kind of messy with 4 people contributing. And then we wouldn't leave like one section completely unanswered.
Yeah. Do you care if I break up this question in the practical area so there's 4 questions and not only 3?
Sure.
Sure.
I mean, it kind of goes together, but...
Yeah, and I think some of them will be, I mean, I guess in essence some will be easier to answer than others.
Yeah.
But the only one that's a lot lengthier is the socialization and engagement section. So,
Right.
do we kind of just want to each go through and claim our questions, or do we want to find it figure it out in a more orderly way.
It doesn't matter to me. We each want to like pick a color. We can highlight that question in our color so we know who's doing what.
Yeah, let's do that.
Okay.
So,
I
I'll
don't care what questions I do.
I don't care. Yeah.
I'll be red.
Okay, I'll be orange.
I'll do green.
Just do. Oh, I'm trying to type up here and it's not working. Okay, so who wants to answer the question, who monitors progress?
I can do it. I don't mind.
Okay.
I'm sorry, I had a phone call came in and broke up the thing. Are we going to go through with the highlighting?
Yeah.
Okay.
We're claiming a color for and that will be like our question. So I'm going to be orange, so I'll do like the first who monitors progress question.
Okay, is anybody bright green? Is that okay?
You can be green.
All right.
Well, so does the IEP question, does anyone have a specific interest in special ed and they want to tackle this one, or?
No, I don't.
Okay, I'll do it. I'll do that one.
Do you just kind of want to go in order of how we have it?
Yeah, we can do that. It might be a little easier.
Yeah, instead of
Claiming.
Yeah.
Turning into a battle.
Yeah, no, I want that one.
No, it's my question.
I know, right?
Okay, since we're adults.
So how do we want to break up data collection? Do we want to separate any of these questions? Maybe the last one?
Yeah, this last one seems long.
Yeah.
Yeah, because then they're kind of separate items as well, so that's good. So I'll take
Okay. Oops, I'm blue.
And then interpretation will have to.
Do you want to do like you and I can do the first one, Sammy?
Or we can get two opinions and see, we can two of us can take one question and get different opinions.
Or you two can do these two, and then Megan and I can do the two first ones in socioeconomics.
Oh, that's a good idea.
You want to do, like, you two do these two, and then I'll do this socioeconomic one.
Okay.
And then Megan can do the virtual learning reduced. There we go. We're just keeping the pattern going here.
Okay.
Okay, so then I'll do.
Yeah, because this one has more anyway.
So I'll do this one.
After green. Oh, good. This is my question, I think.
Good.
I can take the last two, or how are we going to do with that last one?
Do we each want to see if we can find something on it?
Yeah, why don't we do that? I think it would be interesting for us to all come up with an answer to the same question.
Yeah, to see what we each get. It could be interesting.
Yeah, I think it would be a fun experiment.
Yeah, me as well.
That's a broad one too.
Yeah, purple is all of us.
Yeah.
Figure that way if Andrew looks at it, we've got it done.
Yeah.
Yeah, he can see who's overachievers in his class, I think.
Well, I mean, I guess I think it's so much better to be on top of it like this.
Oh, I 100% agree. I would rather be like
I
that.
don't know if you guys are taking other classes too, but in addition to working, I mean, it's just crazy.
It's rough, yeah.
I'm not at this time. I'm only taking one right now.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm
I
only
didn't
doing
even
one.
think about staggering them. I just was like, I'll just take my last two classes and call it a day.
Yeah, it's kind of rough.
So, cool. So we'll work on these answers. And then hopefully we'll get these done we should be able to get these done by next week.
Okay.
how like much info are you guys gonna be looking for this? Like a simple short answer or like paragraphs worth? Like just
I
so we
guess
all are on the same
much
page.
is needed to answer it.
Okay.
I mean, our paper ends up can only be about what 500 pages,
Right.
5 to 700.
Word.
So I mean, you're going to need an essay for each question, and some of them aren't going to need as much information to answer them.
Right.
So I guess it's just what you feel is needed to answer it.
And
So I feel like I can trust your judgment.
we probably need like a citation thing.
Yeah, we definitely need that.
Sources and stuff.
So.
Yeah.
Are these questions going to form the organization of our paper? Is that, or is there a bigger component to the paper that we need, or?
I think.
I don't know.
Okay.
I'm trying to. I guess that's something we need to ask Andrew as to what this paper needs to really cover.
Contain. Yeah.
Yeah, because we might want to do all this work and then find out we
Did it wrong.
yeah.
Right. Yeah.
It looks like there's a paragraph towards the beginning that says this is a formal piece of writing and its purpose is to provide policymakers with informed recommendations for solving the problem you have taken on in your think tank.
Okay.
So I think after we get our answers, we can kind of figure out what's more important. I think we can kind of start weeding stuff out.
Yeah.
I
So-
think when we
Start. Yeah.
right, and when you put your answer in, just insert a footnote so that we can refer back to where you got the information for each piece. That might be the easiest way to do it.
Okay.
Because otherwise we'll have too much
Okay.
jumbled and we won't know where it goes.
Yeah, that makes sense.
So we'll answer our questions directly in this table.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Yeah.
Should we just in the same order? So I guess.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Or I guess you can just copy and paste them on a different page and have your answer below it.
Yeah, that's true.
You know. So, I mean, I don't think it's going to make a huge deal.
That
So.
sounds good.
Oh,
Okay.
Well, looks good to me.
good work.
I know that was pretty quick.
It was. All right. So
right.
until next time.
All right.
Yeah,
thank
well-
you, Tammy.
Thanks.
Yeah, thanks.
Yeah, thanks for
guys.
setting this up.
Oh, no problem.
See you guys later.
Okay, bye.
Bye.